Hey guys, Adam Manley here from Good Life Property Management, bringing you guys another video. Today we're going to be talking about how to cancel your property management agreement with your current manager. And this would be a scenario if you are going to start managing the property yourself, or maybe you're transitioning to another property management company for a specific reason. So that's what we're going to be going over in today's video. And just a reminder, you guys, that if you like this type of content, give this video a thumbs up. We'd love to bring you guys more stuff like this. So let's jump right into it. Now, the first thing to consider when canceling your property management contract is the actual cancellation policy. Now, different companies will have different cancellation policies. It's not kind of like an industry standard thing. It all kind of varies between companies. So some companies will tie their property management agreement to the lease that is with the property, so they're congruent. Some don't. Some property management agreements are on an annual basis and they renew each year. Some are on a month to month. So really the first step before you actually do anything is to really get an understanding of how the cancellation policy works, what type of notice you need to give, if there's any fees associated with it. So that's really the first step of the process. So once you understand what the cancellation policy is, the next thing is to actually send your cancellation notice to your current property manager. The best way to do that is always in writing, and sometimes it does help to include why. Every property manager wants to get better and to deliver the highest possible service. So some feedback as to maybe why you're canceling. They didn't live up to your expectations. Things have changed in your financial situation. Whatever it may be, the feedback is always helpful and appreciated. The third step is preparing for costs. So after you've given notice, a lot of times there can be costs associated with canceling your management contract. Sometimes the current manager will have some type of fee for canceling the current management agreement. So it's best to prepare for some type of costs. And that could even be also in the transition process to your new manager. So just some things to keep in mind, and you'd have a better idea of this after reviewing the actual cancellation policy. The fourth step is to have both of the management companies, the company you're canceling, and if you're bringing on a new manager, both of them need to notify the tenants in writing about the transition. This just helps ensure a really smooth process from one manager to another or from one manager to you. This way the tenants aren't going to be scrambling at the last minute. They'll know, who to call if something goes wrong, whether it's a new manager or you as the landlord. And the last step of canceling your management agreement is actually collecting all of the necessary documents that you'll need to either manage the property yourself or transition the property over to another property manager. These items could include things like the lease, the tenant contact information, any move-in condition reports or photos, tenant rental applications. All of this information is going to be really helpful for either you when you're, handling the security deposit or moving your tenant out, or for your incoming property manager, just so they're aware of, what terms they need to enforce, who the tenants are, etc. So those are really the main 5 steps. And to recap them again here quickly for you guys, it's understanding the cancellation policy, sending notice in writing to your property manager, preparing for costs, notifying the tenants, and collecting all of the necessary documents. So that's a quick rundown on how to cancel your property management agreement. If you have any questions, please let us know, and thanks for tuning in.